leads. Have any of my marketing campaigns done that before? Or campaigns like this? So that's why all this history, right, and all this sort of detail is so important for you to make great decisions around even marketing. So the fourth principle today was test and measure and know your break even. 5, make sure you understand the 5 ways that your business can make a profit. I'm going to roll through these with you. So it isn't just about wishing for more customers, because wishing for more customers is not going to get you more customers. It's about focusing strategy on the leverage to customers, which is increasing the number of leads that are coming to you and improving your conversion rate. That's the only way you get customers. It's the only way you get customers. To get revenue, you can't just dream about the revenue. You have to look at the number of transactions customers make with you, and when they do that, how much are they spending? And we can create strategies, right, to drive those numbers. There's a lot of leverage in these two categories. This is the only way you get to revenue. To get more profit, we have to create leverage around your profit margins. And that's both managing your gross margin, your direct cost, your pricing, and your product mix, but it's also making sure we're managing your fixed costs as well. Excuse me. So this is how the equation works. I'm not going to go through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll build a winning business. This is these are the numbers from my plastic nail business, where I sell only blue plastic nails. Every now and then I'll sell a plastic hammer, because you can't use. Come on, guys. Here we go. All right. Here's the numbers on my business. Right, 4,000 leads. I'm only converting 25% of them. They buy on average twice a year at an average dollar sale of 100. That's how I get there, and that's how I get there. Right. So that's my baseline. Right. But my wife wants to go on a big vacation this next year. I go, oh boy, what do I got to do? Right? So I got to look at generating more leads. And this is just a small list of the some 73 different strategies that can be put into place to increase leads. This is just a small list. And we test and measure the effectiveness across that list. And you suppose if we focus just on 5 of these that we could increase the number of leads in my business? Please say yes, because that's what I've got this built around. Okay, here we go. Yes, thank you. So yeah, we increase it by 10% to 4,400 just by focusing on. See, this is not about waiting for the silver bullet to show up in your business. In fact, looking for silver bullets is really expensive, takes a long, long time. This is about doing a few things really, really well across those 5 variables that I just showed you. So yeah, and then I look at my conversion rate, and I got to be measuring it. And here's just a small list of things that can be done to increase your conversion rate. And if we focus just on a few of these, do you think we could improve our conversion rate? I think so, because I'm not doing much of anything on it today. So I do that, and I'm able to increase my conversion rate by 10%, or 2.5 points. And I go through all of these. The number of transactions. What strategies can I put into place to increase the number of times an average customer buys from me? One thing you can do, actually 2 things you can do. Go back to your A&B clients, tell them everything you do. Tell them everything you do. That's how you'll potentially increase your share of their spend. A lot of businesses get cherry-picked by their A&B clients because the A&B clients didn't know that that business did all those things. And then build an offer and market to your A&B clients. They'll come back. They'll be the first ones to come back and buy from you. So we focus on a few strategies, and then I move to how to increase average dollar sale, the 4th variable. And there's a bunch of other strategies there. We focus just on a few. Do you think we could move the dime on average dollar sale? Take a look at that one on the top left. Don't run out of the room. It's been done. You can increase your prices. By the way, if you're going to increase your prices and you want to test it, do it with your C and Ds first. Honestly, it's fun. Because if they go away, it's like, okay. But guess what? When they accept your price increase, when your C and Ds accept your price increase, then what do you know?
It's too low.
No.
Well, then you know your A's and B's will very likely take it, right? All right, so I go through the whole equation and I get my 10% pop on each of these leverage points. And then I get to margin and I start looking at ways to improve my margin, both on cost and on mix and on pricing as well. And here's the deal about increasing your prices. Know what the break-even point is on an increase. Now, I already said it's a pretty good thing to test this with your C&D clients, but if your gross margin is 30% in your business, and you wanted to increase prices by 10, and everybody's gasping in the market and in the room, but guess what? You could lose 25% of your revenue and still be at the same point. So is it worth trying it? Or at least knowing the number? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That helps build some pricing courage. And so we finished this all out. And we had, I didn't show you the number. Revenues increased 46% and profit by 61%. Who in the room would like to get like half of that this year? Be a good thing? Yeah, absolutely. So here's the summary. This is on your last page. Know who your best customers are and turn them into raving fans. Because you want more of them. And that's where it's worth spending time and money, is on your A and B clients. Number 2, create that unique selling proposition and a guarantee. The unique selling proposition will improve your attractiveness and separate you from the competition and move you further and further away from that price competition, right? And the guarantee will affect more of the purchasing decision. That's the emotion side, emotion versus logic. All marketing should be created to generate direct response. I tell this to most small, even medium-sized businesses. I get the attraction of trying to build a brand, but I'd rather have my marketing focused on direct response to increase my leads and my exposure in the marketplace and simply allow my reputation, and I would say I'm meaning small business owners, let the reputation of you delivering on your promise to your market day in and day out build your brand. Let reputation build your brand, have your marketing build your business. Your direct response. And then test and measure. Fundamentally, test and measure and know your break even. It is just so valuable to be a little bit more scientific about how we spend our marketing and sales dollars. And the data is in your business, I'm sure. We just got to go hunt for it. And then last, understand the 5 ways to grow your sales and profits. Understand the leverage points. The leverage points are not customers, revenue, profits. The leverage points are lead generation, conversion rate, number of transactions, average dollar sale, and your gross margin. That's the leverage. Know and track yourself across those 5, and you'll build a predictable sales and marketing engine, and I think that's it. 1 minute to 1. Sorry. Do we have time for a few questions? Questions? Concerns? Doubts? If you want to chat about any of the content, right? If you want to chat about any of the content, just grab a business card and give us a call. We're more than happy to explore some of the observations you made today and how they might be put to practice in your business. You've been great. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.